Okay, so we're going to be finishing our work on 2.1.1. So we're going to start off with where we left off, which was 2-3. Scroll down there to it. So we've already answered alpha together in class, but we're talking about how 3/4 can be rewritten as a decimal, 0 and 75 hundredths. We're going to do that with division. We already have done this on our resource page. We've already answered the question. Each bold line on the diagram represents one piece. Is there enough whole pieces to put some in each of those 4 groups? And looking at our work that we did right here, we said here that no, because these 3 right here, there's not enough for 4 people to have them. Okay, so looking right here, there's not enough for everyone to get a whole cheese stick. So we're going to be looking at Bravo next. And again, we're going to use that resource page to help us. So it says divide each of the whole pieces into tenths and then divide them into 4 groups. How many tenths are in each group? And so again, we did that right here where we divided these into 10 pieces right here, this portion right here into 10 pieces. Then we labeled them A, B, C, D because we are dividing by 4. We have a divisor of 4. And then we picked a letter. In this case, we picked alpha. And so that gave us our 7 groups that we had. So we have 7 tenths in each group. And we had 2 tenths left over. And that would be these 2 right here. Okay. So we're going to go back into the textbook. And it says, if you were to divide each tenth that's left over into 10 pieces again, what fraction of the original is the new piece? In other words, right here, we took these 2 leftover pieces and we put them right here. So these are each worth 1/10, but we divided that 1/10 into 10 more little itty bitty pieces. So it's asking us how much is this guy right here only worth? So if we had 10 here, and then for each one of those, we made 10 more. This right here is 100. So it's 1/100th of the original is the new piece. And when we go back to those leftover pieces, we put each one of these, we've divided it in this way. We have, let me make sure I'm this one here. So how many in total are there right here? How many total little itty bitty hundredths is there right here? So hopefully you said that there is 20 of those. There are 20 of those hundredths. And when we put those ones into the 4 groups, like we did right here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 of them. How many leftovers did we have? Hopefully you saw that we have 0 leftovers. How do we know that the decimal has terminated based on that diagram? How do we know that the decimal is stopped or terminated? Hopefully you know that that is because we had 0 leftover pieces. I can't divide up something that's now gone. So I can't cut those up into smaller pieces because I don't have anything to cut. So I know that the decimal is terminated because there are no leftover pieces. To cut and divide. I don't like that word. I have I'm going to switch this word. I don't like it. So we didn't have any leftover pieces to cut and to give to those people.